In Elasticsearch, compound queries help us create advanced search queries. They combine smaller queries, called leaf queries, to handle complex search needs. Some common compound queries are Boolean, constant score, boosting, and disjunction max. Among these, the Bool query is the most frequently used. Let's focus on how the Bool query works in this video. A Boolean query is used to create sophisticated query logic by combining other queries based on Boolean conditions. A Boolean query expects the search to be built using a set of 4 clauses: must clause, must_not clause, should clause, and filter clause. The must clause means the search criteria in a query must match the documents. A positive match bumps up the relevancy score. In a must-not clause, the criteria must not match the documents. This clause does not contribute to the score. It is not mandatory for a criterion defined in the should clause to match. However, if it matches, the relevancy score is bumped up. In the filter clause, the criteria must match the documents, similar to the must clause. The only difference is that the score is irrelevant in the filter clause. Let's say we need to search for movies that meet these criteria. Retrieve movies directed by Cameron Smith, IMDb rating greater than 7, and movies should be released after 2005. We need to use a Bool query to combine these criteria into one query with the help of some of the clauses. In the following sections, we construct the compound Bool query for our search criteria. Rather than introducing you to the full query in one go, which might be overwhelming, we break it into the individual search criteria before putting it all together. We want to find all movies directed by Cameron Smith, so we can create a Bool query with a must clause. Inside the must clause, we write a match query that searches for movies directed by Cameron Smith. Let's improve our criteria. We shouldn't fetch Cameron Smith's movies if the IMDb ratings are below 7. To satisfy this condition, we use a must-not clause with a range query that sets the IMDb rating to less than 7. In addition to searching for movies written by Cameron Smith with IMDb rating no less than 7, we can add another condition to check whether the movies match a tag, say, tag equals adventure. If it's a match, we expect the score to increase, otherwise, it has no effect on the result. For this, we use the should clause. The should clause behaves like or operator. That is, if the search words are matched against the should query, the relevancy score is bumped up. If the words do not match, the query does not fail. The clause is ignored. The should clause is more about increasing the relevancy score than affecting the results. This query returns the result with an increased score, 4.27, compared to an earlier score of 3.18. If we change the query to include a non-matching tag, for example, tags equals comedy, and retry the query will not fail, but the score will be the same, which proves that the should query affects only the scores. Let's improve our query a bit more, this time by filtering out movies released before 2005. That is, we don't want any movies to appear in our results set that were released before 2005. We use a filter clause for this purpose, and any results that don't match the filter criteria are dropped. The following query adds the filter clause with a release date clause. Thank you for joining me in exploring Elasticsearch Compound Queries. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with my latest videos on Elasticsearch and other topics.